Can you be a person of faith and also into astrology?
I am.
Because there's always, I've had people point to the Bible and say, the Bible says you're not supposed to subscribe to these
Well, the
kinds of
Bible says you're not supposed to do a lot of things.
That we do
the Bible
every
was
day.
written by men, men who checked up on their daughter's hymens, or it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's shameful.
As an avid defender of Moses, I never read he did that, but yes, you are absolutely right.
It's born of that.
Yeah,
The astrological cycles that we're coming into show that we're honoring the feminine. Look at the Me Too movement. Look at our outrage that we can even talk about this.
Yeah.
Think about it's about time.
Yeah. Jessica,
and astrology is leading us toward that.
You talk about the female movement and women's empowerment. Jessica's here. Jessica runs a multi-million-dollar global beauty brand. And you make decisions based on that. Tell me one of the most shocking things that you've decided based on your astrology.
Well, probably the most shocking was actually to change my direction in my career. So I was actually working for Sephora at the time. I'm in the beauty business, been in it for a long time. Sephora is amazing. But I made a decision to walk away and to go to a new job that required me to move to Seattle. And what I didn't know, I'm a Virgo, and I also went through infertility. I have two.
We're twins.
Two twins. We are connected. And so we had a couple of failed adoptions. We had one that was really successful, and our daughter's amazing. And we had just gone through that. And that was the time that I said, I need a change. And so we moved to Seattle, and about a year later, which will be 5 years tomorrow, my son was born. And the reason that his birth parents chose us is because we lived in Seattle. They had a connection to Seattle, and they wanted their child to be placed with a family there. And so you can only look at these things as
so the move
right
you
time,
saw,
right place.
The move you made, you saw in your stars.
Yeah.
And that's how you ended up there.
Yeah, and just really trusting. I see astrology as self-improvement and self-awareness. And that's what I do in my role. So I lead, over $100 million company, and people want to understand their leader. So I actually share with them that I'm a Virgo.
Right.
That means I'm going to expect these things.
Well,
that also means that I am going to have to work on things.
Right.
I have to work on perfectionism every day.
Welcome to the Virgo party. Beyonce, Michael Jackson, welcome to the party of Virgos. I have to admit, I've definitely gone into far more serious astrology. There's a woman, her name is Queen Mother. 20 years ago, she told me I was going to be living in New York and told me some other things that have come true in my life. Now, I have family members who dismiss it, and they say, that's just a coincidence. Your trajectory was going to put you in this room that you're in. But she told me some things down to the letter that were incredible.
Well, astrology is looking at your trajectory, and it's thematic.
Yeah.
So some things can...
But what about people who say it's just generic, that you're just giving us generic things or looking for cues from us?
How we're exposed to it, but I think astrology is calling for us to take a closer look, more specifically how the Creator created us specifically and how that relates to planets out there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I could go on this all day long.
Why don't we?
Me too.
They have to do that. I want to send some people out on a date, like a Virgo on a date with a Libra, and see if they have, I don't know. I have fantasies in my head. Well, congratulations, Jessica, on the baby, your journey, your business. Kaja, thank you. I am so sorry to hear about that, but I can't wait for Mercury to be out of retrograde so everything can fall in.